My first impression reading the script was that it was an incredibly, it was bizarrely a story filled with love, you know, about this mom and her daughter, and I was very sad that it turned out as badly as it did. The character that I play in this story, she is really crazy. I mean, she is without a doubt somebody who's definitely not right. Really big liars have to operate with denial and delusion so that they believe their own truth, and they believe it so much that that's why people around them believe it, because they're just so convincing. I prefer to think of her, she's not evil, she's just a very ill person, you know, all her wires weren't connected. I don't see her so much as a villain, but as somebody who is seriously not well and therefore very dangerous. But ironically, her intentions are all good. So I'd see her more as a very damaged person rather than a villain. Without a doubt, she was a villain in that she killed someone, and that is completely unacceptable. But when I see her, or certainly playing a character, you know, if I approached her as a villain, I would have no understanding of her, or it would be a caricature, and that's certainly not what I wanted to do with her. And the thing is, with characters like that, they're very exciting to play because they're so much larger than life, you know, and I mean, in her particular case, she does horrendous deeds, she lies, she cheats, steals, but the upside of her character is that she is incredibly full of life, and you know, has an energy level on a different stratosphere. So as an actress, that makes her great fun to play. But I thought, as an actress, I thought how exciting to play such an extremely dynamic, colourful, nutty character. That was one of my first reactions, and I got really excited about playing her for those reasons. But definitely one to look out for. What we decided was that it definitely wasn't a documentary. It was, to my knowledge, it's as though you take a story and then you do the semi-fabled version of it. So none of us are trying to be exactly like the real people. The facts are true, but you know, it's our version of it. And so for me, preparing, I've never seen the real lady. I don't know how she spoke. We've put her coming from North Carolina. Lauren's relationship with her daughter, it's weird because on the one hand, her actions are so contrary in that she does everything to, in a way, harm her relationship with her daughter, and without realizing, she creates situations where it's impossible for them to be together and have a normal life. But at the same time, my character Lauren is desperate to give her daughter a normal life. I think what's interesting about their relationship is that she absolutely loves her daughter, and her daughter absolutely loves her. So what's interesting about the story, and I feel it's the real center of the story, is that however dysfunctional our relationships are, it doesn't mean they're not loving. Hayley, my daughter, she knows Lauren, her mum, for all her flaws and loves her anyway, until she realizes it's just gone too far. Her daughter was the love of her life, and her daughter, similarly Hayley, it seems in our story, that she completely adored her mother, whatever she did, but at the same time, by the end of the story, knows that she has to be free of her mother in order to have a normal life. I think one of the last lines of the script, which is, you know, we don't choose our parents. In other words, I think what that means is that our parents' actions don't have to necessarily reflect our actions and how we operate, although obviously they are influenced by them. And I suppose the abiding message, you know, would be of love, but also, you know, a karma. There is no such thing as a free lunch. There is no such thing as conning people. Absolutely, it all catches up with you.